Francisco Madero. It's about time that Mexico had something new. As I said before, I was jailed because I was some competition for the Diaz regime. The Diaz political machine must be broken away from. I tried reasoning with Diaz by insisting that a vice president candidate be from outside the Diaz clique, but he refused, so I took matters into my own hands and ran under the anti-re-electionist party. However, since I was a formidable opponent, I was jailed. While in jail, I came up with the plan of San Luis Potosi. This states that the results of the 1910 election are null and void. As a result, I will claim the title of provisional president. Also, I'm calling for free elections when conditions allow. Diaz does not have a firm grip over the country, so I am counting on all of you, the Mexican people, to take up arms and resist the rule of Diaz. Thank you for your time. As always, I'm Francisco Madero, and I approve this message.
On October 10th, 1914, come down to support your favorite Mexican revolutionary leaders at the Aguas Caliente Convention.
Whether you support Villa, Carranza, or Zapata, come to the convention to show your support. At this convention, it will be decided who will lead Mexico.
Whether you support Villa and Zapata and are a conventionalist, or you can support Carranza and you're a constitutionalist, come down and show your support.
Let the conventional constitutionalist battle begin!
Hola, this is Buenos Dias con Nicolás Delgado, and I am your host, Nicolas Delgado. Tonight on our show, we are going to have the Mexican Revolution leader, Francisco Madero. And here comes our guest, Madero. Hola. Hola, senor. So let me be the first to congratulate you on becoming president.
Thank you very much.
So recently I heard you've been having some trouble with Bernardo Reyes and Felix Diaz. I heard they were attempting a revolt.
See, but luckily the commander of military, Victoriano Huerta, was able to suppress the revolt.
Very good. So now switching over to the land reform topic, I heard Zapata was giving you some trouble. Is that true?
Yes, I believe that Zapata's land reform plan is an awful idea.
Very interesting.
So, Madero, how do you feel about... What's going on?
Hello?
Hello.
Your name is?
I'm Emiliano Zapata.
Hello, Emiliano.
Hello.
So, welcome to the show, Emiliano.
Yay, libertad.
So, I've heard you say that before. Is that your motto? Can you explain that, please?
Yes, it means land and liberty, which I want everyone in Mexico to have.
Interesting. So, now, Mr. Zapata, can you please explain your plan de Ayala?
Oh yes, it's a wonderful plan. My government will seize all foreign land and all lands previously taken for villages. And also, we're going to take 1/3 of the land from friendly hacendados and redistribute it to peasants. And all land taken from anyone not on my side will be seized.
And do you think that plan will be effective?
Oh, definitely.
It sounds like a very...
Pancho Villa!
Oh no, that's an awful plan! Not again. So, your name is?
Pancho Villa.
So, you seem opposed to Zapata's plan. Do you have a plan that you think will work more effectively?
I want to confiscate the land while the people rise up in revolt.
So, will you give it back?
Of course, it will be redistributed once I confiscate the power.
Now, Mr. Villa, I heard the U.S. recently had some difficulty trying to capture you. Is that true?
Ah, yes, those turkeys, they could not find me.
So where were you?
Oh no!
Everybody should be acting surprised, but this has happened 3 times already. So let's continue. And you are?
Victoriano Huerta.
Hello, Mr. Huerta.
Hola.
Now, Mr. Huerta, I've heard you've recently had some issues with the U.S. government. Is that correct?
Oh, see. After Henry Wilson helped me gain power, the U.S. government, under Woodrow Wilson, now opposes my regime.
Interesting. Mr. Huerta, can you tell me a bit about the recent Tampico incident?
Oh, see. After my military disrespected the crew of the USS Dolphin, the U.S. came in and occupied Veracruz. Now I have to have my troops leave the revolution and head back to Veracruz.
Towards Veracruz. Veracruz is a very lovely city.
Pancho Villa y Mariano Zapata!
And you see here, folks, this is why you should not. We will now proceed to a short commercial break.
Come to Pancho Villa, senores.
When you're having a rough day, such as being a killer, a bandit, a revolutionary leader, like Pancho Villa himself, come to Pancho Villa's, where all the Mexicanos eat.
Alright, my amigos. The plan is on March 9th, we're going to go to Columbus, New Mexico and raid the town. We will burn the town to the... Hey! What are you doing? Get out of here!
Hello, I am Emiliano Zapata, and I am here to help you. My Plan de Ayala is here to help you. Together, with me as your leader, we will take back all foreign-owned land that rightfully belongs to us. I will do what Madero could not. This so-called chief of the liberating revolution of Mexico did not end the revolution, but I will. Under my leadership, all lands previously taken from villages will be returned. In addition, 1/3 of all land held by friendly hacendados will be taken for redistribution. Additionally, all lands owned by enemies of my movement will be taken, so join me. After the revolution, an interim president will convoke elections for the organization of the federal powers. Mexicans, remember that the cunning and the bad faith of Madero is shedding blood in a scandalous manner because he is incapable of governing. Join me, and we will rise up and make Mexico the best it can be. Tierra y libertad.
Ah, yes, my sweet little pants. Algo así. I didn't see you guys there. I'm Dan Thorne, and I'm filling in for Nicholas Delgadio. He went to Pancho Villa's, he had some bad chili. It's all good, it's all good. Alright, so now we have our next guest on our show, the new Carranza over here.
Hola.
Mr. Carranza, how are you?
Bueno.
Bueno, nice to meet you. Alright, so what do you believe Mexico needs?
An energetic middle class.
And what are your plans for actually affiliating us into Mexico?
Our plan, de Guadalupe Hidalgo, will get rid of that awful HOTA. It will help the poor and first you the constitutional army.
Well, Carranza, that's wonderful. Tell me a bit about your constitution.
Well, really, it's nothing too drastic. The radicals are pretty mad about it, though.
Can you tell me a bit why the radicals are mad?
Well, you see, it doesn't include agrarian reform, and it has limited regard for labor.
Well, I guess we're all out of time here. Join us next week and we'll talk a little bit about Senor Obregon, and we'll have him in on our show. And hopefully Nicholas Delgado will be feeling better about that chili.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your Mexican leaders are? Madero and former VP Jose Mario Pino Suarez has been shot by government troops when trying to escape Huerta's rebellion. Pancho Villa has returned to Mexico from the U.S. He is currently working on a military campaign. Huerta is currently in exile because the U.S. made it impossible for him to lead effectively. Zapata is currently being hunted down by Carranza's most ruthless general, Pablo Gonzalez. And lastly, Carranza is currently in Mexico City trying to flee to Veracruz from conspirators working on behalf of General Alvaro Obregón.